Well, hello there. Welcome back to another episode of my playthrough of Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Thanks for joining me again. We are here in, we're in a subway station, as you could plainly see. Let's see, the subway station that we are in is this one. Actually, I don't know. Okay, we're up here at, what do they call this one? Covert or something like that. That's where we are. And the reason we're here is because we're kind of interested about this last harvest here. We're supposed to seek out Dr. Cipra. Huh, interesting. The reason I'm saying interesting is because in the last episode, I thought I had seen something else show up, but now I don't see it, so I'm a little confused about this. Anyway, so if you watched the last episode, you saw, or actually the episode before the last one, you saw that we had received a message from Daria Myska, and she wanted us to come to her apartment because someone was there. So we went there and we found the place was basically ransacked, and we saw an email from this Dr. Nicholas Cipra on her computer. So we're going to seek out Dr. Cipra and see if we can't get any information from him about Daria. We show it on the map. Well, we need to leave the subway station first before we can see where it is on the map. So let's go ahead and see if we can't do that. Boy, they got this all barricaded off. Still in the middle of a curfew here. But I guess, yeah, we've already been here. And we cleared this station out. Right? Yeah. Okay. So let's get up here and hopefully nobody will see us. Am I outside of the station yet? Can I look at the real map? Okay. So look at the real map. And we are supposed to go see this Dr. Cipra. Why is this not showing up on my map? Let me look at my objectives here. I've got it marked. Show in map. It's like it's sending me to... But no, that's for that mission. Yeah, I really don't understand this thing sometimes. I don't know why it's not showing this mission on my map. But luckily I know that this is the pharmacy where Cipra was. I don't know if he's still there. I really don't understand why this isn't showing up on my map. A little disturbed by this, but you know. It's right here. We're going to go seek him out. An email on Daria's computer raises questions about some medical procedures she underwent. Whatever happened to her, Dr. Cipra seems eager to cover it up. If I want to learn everything there is to know about Daria Myska, I should seek this guy out before doing anything else. Cipra's holed up in a local pharmacy in the Dabney district. So yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to get from here to here. Doesn't look that far, but when you've got all these cops out here, it gets a little tricky. Oh, holy cow, look at that guy. Whew. Boy, that is a scary looking dude. I think we want to run in, well, the kind of the direction we're facing over here to the limb clinic. Okay, I'm invisible. So we're going to sneak on past here. Problem is I'm not... Okay, here's the limb clinic right here. Alright. We've run out of energy. Hopefully nobody will see us here. Whew, hopefully that guy's not going to turn around and see us over here. Now that we're here, we need to get to the pharmacy. Oh my. Look at this. Is that a truck there? Whoa, somebody sees me. Oh, he saw me and now he's hostile. Great. That's just freaking great. I don't know if I could jump up here or not. Get up here. Oh gosh, why are you jumping so slow? So, Jensen's not jumping very high. Oh, Jensen. Guess, okay, good. Now I'm up here. I'm trying to sneak out up this way. Jump up here. Yeah, we'll go up here. Okay. Huh. Got that truck sitting there. So the pharmacy... I need to go this way. But there's people... Yeah, oh, there's a dude right there. I didn't see him. Is that dude there? There's a sentry bot. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I guess they saw me. Whoa. Ah, crud, man. Well, shoot. This makes an already difficult thing even more difficult. They're not going to give up either. So, ready to go invisible again? Here we go, we're invisible. Okay, they're all looking in that direction. I'm going to run over here and run out of battery. So we'll take a biocell real quick. And I do believe this is the pharmacy right here. Okay, good, the door's open. Alright, we're in. Oh, there he's right down here. I'm surprised he's down here. I figured he'd be upstairs. Let's go back upstairs and look at his computer before we talk to him. I dig this music. It's good stuff. Alright, let's shut these doors so that people don't look up here and see us. It'd be cool if he had some of those shutters that we could pull down. Computer. Okay, no new email. We already read this email before. So, nothing new there. Alright, let's go down and talk to Cipra. Oh, this music pulses. Hey, Cipra, psst, I'm down here.
We have no... What are you doing here? It's after curfew. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Serial killers are dangerous. Curfews are just inconvenient.
I beg your pardon?
Daria Myska, ring a bell.
I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anyone's personal information.
Okay, well Cassie showed up there for a moment, but we didn't get any clues on how to go about this. So we could appeal, we could press, or we could bluff. Appeal, we'd say, I'm asking for your help. Daria's missing. She's gotten herself mixed up in these harvester killings. Or we could press him. I don't have much time, so you need to start talking fast. Daria's in grave danger. That's if she's even alive. If there's something I need to know about her, or bluff. We both know why I'm here. We can take the scenic route if you want, but if something happens to her because you felt the need to bullshit me. Well, I don't know. I've kind of used this approach throughout most of the game. Let's try it again now.
I'm asking for your help. Daria's missing. She's gotten herself mixed up in these harvester killings.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't see what that has to do with me. Or with you, for that matter.
Before going after her, I want to make sure I have all the information I need. I read the email you sent her. You seemed very concerned. Something about a neurosurgery you performed. Why was it so important for her to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Taeyong Medical, big tech corporation. You know it?
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project, the cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement. We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better by making them better people.
Condemn, inquire, or goad. Condemn. Why do we get the feeling you did something unethical? Inquire. How exactly did you make people better? Or goad. A company like Taeyong running experiments to make better people. What could possibly go wrong? We're going to just inquire.
How exactly did you make people better?
We found a way to isolate specific character traits. The idea was to use neural implants with imprints of desirable traits from select individuals and insert them into others who were, how should I say, less gifted. Take a man like yourself, for example. Would have given you a sense of humor.
Haha.
I'm funny enough as it is. Now how about you tell me what went wrong? Something obviously did.
We were trying to help people. Imagine what it would mean if we succeeded. Anxiety, gone. Apathy gone. Depression gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does. The only reason Tai Young forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
Yeah, I'm not sure if these little things that are showing up are supposed to help me decide which of these to follow. If they are, it's not helping me at all. I mean, we know that he's tense. Why wouldn't he be? So, yeah, I don't know which one of these to use. Appeal, intimidate, or blackmail. Appeal. I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to her, now is the time to tell me. What do I need to know to help her? We could intimidate him. I've been very, very patient so far. Too patient. That's about to change unless you start getting into details. What are you not telling me? Or blackmail. I guess I'll just forward that email you wrote to her to the police, or maybe straight to the media. We'll let them make sense of your involvement in all this. I'm going to intimidate him. He's already afraid, so maybe this will put him over the edge.
I've been very patient so far. Too patient. That's about to change unless you start getting into details. What are you not telling me?
Look, I haven't had anything to do with this for years. Tai Young Medical contacted me and told me it was my responsibility because Daria was my patient. They implied that if Daria's story ever came to light, I would take all the blame.
So you're in this out of the goodness of your heart. What else?
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Young had to diversify.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water. The prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobotka, better known as the Harvester.
Donor number 698843. All I saw, all I was given was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
Okay. Well, that time, it looked like he was calm, so I think he was telling the truth. So we could moralize, frighten, or mock him. Moralize, we'd say, an innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer. In large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say it matters. Or we could frighten him. Your test subject's been murdering people all over Prague. Maybe you'll be next. Or we could mock him. Your pet project's been haunting the streets of Prague. She's been tearing people apart. Now I'm starting to think she wants to tear me apart. I'm sorry if all that inconveniences you, Doctor. Oh gosh, I don't really know which one of these to pick. I'm going to go with this one.
An innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer, in large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say that matters.
Daria wasn't turned into anything. She willingly participated in a procedure. Now she is willingly killing people. You may choose to see a causal relationship between those two things, but let me assure you, it's more complicated.
Save it for the lawyers. What I need to know is how to stop her.
All right. Look, we obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know.
What, kill her?
That would be my preference, yes. Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her, but then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take personally.
Other way or no problem. There must be another way, something that doesn't involve attacking her or no problem. Incapacitating Daria won't be a problem, then what? Let's see if there's another way.
There must be another way. Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I wish I could help you.
Liar.
Unless you're willing to meet violence with violence, Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, She is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do.
I don't think Daria's as responsible as you make her out to be. Taking her out and removing the chip is great for you. Gets rid of any evidence that might link her actions to your bungled experiment. But there's no way it's my only option. And there's no way Tai Young Medical would develop a sensitive technology like this without some kind of failsafe. I know you're holding something back.
Like what?
A weakness, an override. Something that allows me to talk to her without the influence of whatever it is you install.
Well, there is an override phrase. Daria has been programmed to react to it with specific subconscious impulses that are designed to trigger a shutdown of the chip.
Why wouldn't you tell me that in the first place?
Yeah.
Because I knew you would overestimate what it could do. You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word. It won't undo what she's become. The decision to act on Svobodka's memories, to repeat them, that was all Daria. Simply shutting down the chip at this point will not be sufficient.
That's for me to decide. What's the override phrase?
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you, do not turn your back on her. And do not underestimate her responsibility in all of this. We all have terrible nightmares. We all have visions of sick and terrible things we could do. But we don't all act on them. You must be careful around her.
Okay then. Oh, okay, so they're still hostile, unfortunately. Can we still talk to him?
You must find a way to deal with Daria.
Yeah.
It is dangerous to be out in the street tonight.
Yeah, it's really dangerous right now.
It is dangerous to be out in the street
All right.
tonight.
Let's go somewhere where we can think a little bit. I really wish that they would stop with the being hostile, because that music's kind of loud. And, okay, good. They're going to end their search here in a moment. So anyway, there was a moment there when... oh, I can't move my cursor on the screen anymore. There was a moment there when... let me bring this up. When up here in the corner, the alpha, beta, omega thing started showing up, right? And I saw alpha flash, I saw omega flash, I saw alpha flash again. And then two choices came up. And I remember from before, when I was given some choices, I had to make a choice right away or the game would choose for me. So I chose the alpha response. In case you were wondering why I made a choice real quick there. That's why I did that. And then another thing that I wanted to point out was that I didn't notice this until I was taking notes after playing. But if we look in here at our story items, remember we picked up Daria's diary. Remember that? And we read the diary. And I didn't notice it at the time, but... right here, it says, what's your name, neighbor? Ms. Botka, right? Her last name is Myska, and then there's Svobodka. So this is like a combination of her last name and Svobodka's last name. I didn't notice that before, so that was your clue that it was those two people combined, or whatever it is that they really are. Let me just click on all these to get this number down to 0, because that's the way I like it. Apparently I picked up a pocket secretary that I forgot to read. This pocket secretary I picked up back when we were in the GARM facility, and I never read it. It doesn't really make any difference now, but it was from a Milan Drabic to Tommy about password help. The hexadecimal password you gave me was a joke, right? You gotta give me something else, something I can commit to memory. Oh, when I've moved offices, I'm up on 3 near the exit of the helipad. Thanks, Tommy. And then Tommy writes back, hey, your new password is bacon, chips, donut. Your 3 favorite things. Think you can remember that? So we missed that before, but it didn't really make any difference. Let's see, some breach softwares, and then this business here. Okay, I got my number down to 0. Alright, come on, search, complete. When the search completes, what do we want to do? We're supposed to travel back to Prakatska. I found something that belongs to Daria, along with looks like a trail of blood. Ah, if I want to find Daria, I need to figure out where this leads. Yeah, okay, so we need to go back. We need to go back to the subway again. Travel back over to the other side of town and follow a trail. That's the notice I saw before in the last episode that I didn't act on. So we need to go back, unfortunately. I need to move away from this window before one of them sees me and I ruin this whole thing. So this sucks. Yeah, we're gonna have to get back.
We have no business together.
Shut up, dude. Yeah, so we got somebody right out here.
We have no business.
So I need to get out of here, turn right, and somehow go through here, man. But we already know there's a vehicle blocking our way there. So I don't know, maybe we need to go around this way. I don't think there's another way out of here. I mean, I know that we could maybe go out his window up here, but I don't think that'll help us any. That vent just simply goes to his bedroom. It just comes out right there, so that's not going to help us any. So I want to go this direction. We got this guy down here. That's not good. Wow, we could disable this sentry bot. Oh gosh, or maybe not. Oh, holy cow. I've screwed that up.
Call it in if you want. I'm going to keep looking.
Who's talking? Guess it's these cops. Oh, this is bad. There are way too many of these dudes running around, man. And that's the direction I need to go, right over there, to get to the subway.
Taken care of this problem long ago.
Sheesh.